What do you think are the
Mhm.
most important pieces that should that have been that were missing or maybe still are missing that should be learned or taught and learned
Mhm.
going into having a healthy sexuality?
Yeah. So one of the first things that I like to do with clients or encourage them to do is develop their own personal set of ethics and values around sex. Because if you were told, these are your values because they were the church's or the community's values, it can be really hard for people once they know they don't quite believe that stuff anymore, but they don't know what they do believe.
Hmm.
And that can be a really hard place to act from when you don't have your values like clearly sort of stated, and then you can act in integrity with them. So I really encourage people to sit down and think like, do I believe that sex should only happen in marriage? Do I believe that a woman's value is tied to her virginity? Do I believe that, it's shameful to fantasize or masturbate? Like all of these questions I think are really important to just think for yourself about, which
Right.
can be really difficult. Obviously for folks sort of raised in religions where you weren't allowed to ask questions or have your own gut instinct, connecting with it can be difficult, but I think that's really important.
Hmm.
And then another really important piece is the sex education, and not just here's information about sex, but I like to work with people in a very targeted way where I ask them a lot of questions about their life and their experience and figure out where their gaps in knowledge are and then give them information, but in a sensitive way, in a shame-free way, in a matter-of-fact way, and allow them the space to process about how that all makes them feel, and to be able to ask questions. Like there's no dumb questions about sex, no matter how old you are. And I know a lot of people feel embarrassed. They're
Right.
like, I'm a 35-year-old married woman and I still don't know. And then they'll ask me a question. And I'm like, it's okay that you don't know that. Like, this was intentionally kept from you.